This is the Baccarat Master, and I'm so excited today because one of my subscribers, Nick D, says that he's been playing Baccarat for over 40 years, and he says he fell in love with it when he first went to Las Vegas in 1983, and he's been playing the same way ever since, and he's been consistently winning in the casino with this strategy. I can't wait to share it with you, and today we're going to put his strategy up and against an incredible Follow the Winner strategy that just won recently in the last episode. Let's go ahead and get started with that first. Each one of these systems is going to get 10 minutes of play time. Let's see which one makes the most money in that 10 minutes. And we're going to start with a $50 bet on Follow the Winner, which would be player in this case. And that's a $50 bet. Let's go ahead and deal. We're starting with $2,645 in the bankroll. And we won that one. So fantastic. So with this one, you go back a unit if you win. So we're going to go from 50 to 40. And we're going to stay on the one that just won, which is player. And let's go ahead and deal. Okay, and the banker won that one. We lost, so that would go back from 40 back to 50, but we switched to banker. And let's go ahead and deal. Here we go. Okay, the player won that one. And so we lost that one, so we're going to go to 60 now on player. Okay, let's go ahead and deal. Okay, and the banker won that one. We lost again. So now we're going to go to 70. We're going to switch to the banker. Let me fix that one. Here we go. $70 on banker. And let's go ahead and deal. Okay, and that is a tie. So with the tie, we just rebet and deal again at $70. Okay, and the player won that one. And we lost again. So we're going to go from 70 to 80 now. And switch to player. And it's okay that we're not starting out the best. Let's get it back. And the player finally won 9 to 8, and that's the best you can get. We're trying to get as close to 9 as possible. So now we're going to go from 80 back to 70, but we're going to this is Follow the Winner, so we're going to stay on player for 70. And the jacks and all the face cards are worth 0. So we ended up with an 8 to 0 win for player there. So we're going to go from 70 back to 60 on player Follow the Winner. Okay, here we go. Okay, the banker won that one. We lost, so we go from 60 back to 70, but we switch to banker, just like that, and deal. And that's a tie, so we just rebet and deal again. Here we go. And the player won that one, so we lost again. We're going to go from 70 to 80 on player and deal. Okay, and player won that one 8 to 1. We finally won, so we're going to go from 80 back to 70, and let's go ahead and do that. And all the face cards are worth 0. We're trying to get as close to 9 as possible. The ace is worth 1, and that is a banker win, and we lost that one, so we go back to 80. Okay, so now we'll be on banker for 80, and let's go ahead and deal. That's a tie, so we just rebet and deal again. And with this one, you just have to be patient until it's your time to win, and that's what we're going to do. That's why we have bankroll, and we tied that one, so we're just going to rebet and deal again at $80. And the player won that one. We lost again, so we're going to go to $90 now. And this is Follow the Winner system, so we're switching it to player for 90. Okay, we finally won. We'll go from 90 back to 80 and stay on player. And here we go. And we lost again. So 5 to 2 lost there. The 10s are worth 0 and the jacks are worth 0. So that's how we get to those numbers. And we'll go to 90 now. And now we'll be on banker. And banker won last. This is a Follow the Winner system. And we won. So we'll go from 90 to 80. And we'll stay on banker. And eventually, we're just being patient until we get a run of one of these, since it's a Follow the Winner system. And we lost that one, so we're going to go back to 90. And all you really need is the bankroll to wait around until you get a bunch of wins in a row on player or banker. And banker won that one. We lost again. So now we'll go to 100, and we'll be on banker. So it's okay that we're losing. We just have to be patient until we get a run so that of one of these, having a bunch of them in a row, whether it's banker or player. Either way, we're going to win. We have to be patient, though. So we tied that one. Let's just rebet and spin. Okay, it's a 7-3 win for banker. That's a good one. So we go from 100 back to 90. Okay, we'll be on banker again. And let's hope this is the start of a run on banker. But it's not. We lost that one. So we're going to go back to 100 and switch to player. But eventually, we're going to go on a run where we get a bunch of wins in a row. We just have to be patient. And we won that one, so we'll go from 100 back to 90 and stay on player. Okay, and right now we're just being patient until that happens. And the player won again. And finally, we got a couple wins in a row there. We'll go from 90 back to 80. Okay, and we started with 2,645. We got to get back ahead again. Okay, we lost that one. So we will go from 80 back to 90 and go to banker and deal. But that's okay. We're being patient. It'll eventually happen. We just have to make sure we have enough bankroll to wait until we get a bunch of wins in a row. And now we're going to go to 100. So we lost that one, and we'll be on player for 100. All right, here we go. And we lost again. So now we go back to banker, and now we'll be at 110. What you don't want to do is run out of bankroll. So that's why we want to start with a good bankroll. And finally won one there. So we'll go from 110 back to 100 and stay on banker. And hopefully we'll get on a run here pretty soon. Okay, there's a win on banker. Now we'll go from 100 back to 90 and deal. Banker won. Fantastic. Now we'll go from 90 back to 80. We're starting to go on a run. Let's see if we can continue this run. Those face cards are worth 0, so that's how we ended up with a 5-4 player win there. And the jack, the king and the jack are worth 0. The ace is worth 1. And we're going to go from 80 to 90 and switch to player after that loss. And we got to work our way back down a little farther to get back in profit. Player won that one. Fantastic. We'll go from 90 to 80. Oops, let me clear that one. $80. And let's deal. Okay, that's a good win for player there. We're going to go from 80 back to 70. And deal. Let's see if we can get on a player run. Fantastic. All right. So now we'll go from 70 back to 60. And deal. Player won again. Fantastic. So now we're at 2,779. We're back in profit now. In fact, we've made well over $100 in profit now. So we'll go from 60 back to 50 and stay on player. So I knew that we'd eventually come back. The key is having the bankroll and patience to do so. We lost that one, though. We're going to go 50 back to 60. So we'll have 60 on banker, follow the winner, and deal. And that's a win. So we will go 60 to 50 now and stay on banker. And deal. Okay, player won that one with a perfect 9 there, natural 9. So let's go 50 to 60 and switch to player. All right, here we go. Okay, the banker won. We lost that one. So we'll go 60 to 70 and switch to banker. And deal. Okay, the banker won. So that's good. We'll go 70 back to 60 and stay on banker. And here we go. And there's something I haven't told you about this one if you didn't see the original episode of this one. We won that one, so we'll go 60 to 50. So make sure you stick around. I'll tell you what that is coming up here, especially if we work our way back down. But we lost that one. We will go 50 to 60 and switch to player, follow the winner, and let's deal. Okay, that is a loss. That's a 4-2 banker win. The ace is worth 1, the king is worth 0. That's how we get to those numbers. The rest of them are the numbers that they actually are. And we're going to go from 60 to 70 now. So you can see we were on player. Banker won, so we switched that from 60 to 70 and moved to banker. Okay, let's go ahead and deal. Banker won, that's good. We'll go 70 to 60. And stay on that because it's follow the winner. Ooh, that 10 didn't help us any with that 0. We lost that one. We'll go 60 to 70. So here we go. $70 on player. And we won. Fantastic. We'll go 70 back to 60 and stay on player. Going up 1, down 1. And that's another win. Now we'll go 60 to 50. Oops, let me clear that. 60 to 50 on player. See if we can get a player run going here. And that's awesome. So now we'll go 50 to 40. Now, and obviously you want to cash out when you get close to 10. And if you get down to 10 early, you're going to go back to 50 if you win at 10. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. And we just lost that one, 9 to 3. So let's go ahead now and go back to 50, and we'll be on banker. And deal. And here we go. Okay, we lost that one. So that was 8 to 0. We'll go 50 to 60, and we'll be on player. Let's go ahead and deal. The jacks are worth 0, and we lost that one 8 to 7. So we'll go to 70 now and switch to banker that just won. And deal. Okay, we got it. So we started with 2,645. Now we have 2,891. So that was a really good session, even though it started slowly. We were patient, and we waited for a bunch of things to win in a row, a bunch of wins in a row, and it really helped us out. So I hope you really enjoyed that system. But now it is time for the new system of the day. I can't wait to share this with you. Let's jump right into it and get started. And here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the incredible new roulette system from Nick D. He's been playing this way for 40 years since he first fell in love with the game of Baccarat in Las Vegas in 1983, and I can't wait to share with you how he plays. And the first thing we're going to do is start looking at the previous wins, and it's banker and then player, and we're going to bet on the one, not the previous spin, but the one before, which is banker, and we're going to start with a $10 bet on banker. So we're starting with 2,881. Let's go ahead and deal. Timer set for 10 minutes, and here we go. Okay, the banker won. Fantastic. So with this system, you stay at 10. We always bet on the one that was not the last one, but the one before. So you see that that would be banker. So let's go ahead and be on banker again for 10. He says this beats the streaks and the chops. Okay, we lost that one. So when we lose, we're going to go up a unit, and we're going to go 10 to 20. And the one before last was banker. So that means we'll still be on banker. Okay, now we'll be 20 on banker. Okay, and that's a tie. So we just rebet and deal. Okay, and we won that one. So now we're going to go 20 back to 10. And now we're going to be on banker for 10, because if you go back 2, that was a banker win. So let's go ahead and deal. And again, he says this beats the chops and the streaks. And that's a nice win. So we'll stay at 10, and we'll be on banker. And again, that's because the one before last was banker. Okay, and that is a loss. So we'll go 10 to 20. And the one before last now is still banker. So we'll be on banker for 20. Let's go ahead and deal. Okay, we lost that one. So we're going to go 20 to 30 now. And now we're going to be on player, because the one before last was player. We'll have a $30 bet on player. Okay, and we lost again. So now we're going to go to 40. And the one before last was player. So let's do that. $40 on player. And we won. So now we'll go back to 30. And the one before last now is banker. So we'll go 30 on banker. And deal. All right. And the player won. So we lost that one. We're going to go to 40. And the one before last now is player. So we'll do player for 40. And he says by betting on the one that won before the last one, then it beats the streaks and the chops. So okay, the banker won there. We lost, so we're going to go to 50. And in this case, now we'll be on player for 50. And we always look to the one before last. Okay. And let's see what we got here. That was a loss, so we'll go to 60. And now we'll be on banker for 60. The one before last. Okay, we finally got a win. So we'll go back to 50, and now we'll be on player, the win before last. And let's go ahead and deal. Okay, the banker won. King's worth 0, queen's worth 0. That's how you get to those numbers. And we're going to go from 50 to 60 after that loss. And it looks like we'll be on banker for 60. And just like the previous system, with all these systems like this, you have to be patient until things go your way. And we lost again. So we're going to go to 70. And the one before last was banker. So we'll be on banker for 70. Not starting out well, and that's okay. We have to be patient and use our bankroll to our advantage. We lost again, so we're going to go to 80. Okay, and we'll be on player for 80, the one before last. And let's go ahead and deal. And we lost again. So now all of a sudden, we're going to have to go to 90, and we're going to be on player for 90, the one before last. We're always betting on what hit the time before last. And we lost again. This is a huge losing streak. We're going to go to 100 now, and we're going to be on banker for 100. Let's see if we can turn this around. Okay, we finally got a win. So we're going to go back to 90, and we'll be, the one before last would also be banker. And here we go. And we lost. So we're going to go back to 100 and be on banker. The one before last, and deal. Okay, that's another loss. Boy, we've been losing a lot, but that's okay. We got to be patient. We're going to be at 110 on player. And that's the one that hit the time before last. Okay. And we finally won one, so we'll go from 110 back to 100, and we'll be on player. And deal. Okay, we won. Fantastic. So we'll go from 100 back to 90, and we'll be on player. One more. There we go. And let's deal. Okay, and the ace is a 1. For those of you who don't know, that's how we get the 6 into the 2. And we won that, so we're going to go from 90 back to 80, and we'll be on player. And that's what hit the time before last. Okay, and we won again. So after a really bad start, we're starting to have things start to go our way. We're going to go from 80 to 70, and we'll be on player. Let's go ahead and deal. That's a tie, so we just rebet and deal. Ooh, and we lost that one at the very end there. And that king and 10 are worth 0. The queen and king are worth 0. So we're going to go from 70 to 80, and we'll be on player. That's what hit the time before last. Let's go ahead and deal. Okay, that's a good win. We'll go 80 to 70, and we'll be on banker. Let's go ahead and deal. Fantastic. Starting to go our way a little bit now after a horrible start. We're going to be at 60. The time before last was player. And here we go. We lost that one 6 to 0. So we're going to go back to 70, and we'll be on banker. Let's go ahead and deal. Okay, we lost again. So we're going to go to 80, and time before last was banker. So let's go ahead and deal. Let's be patient. We have the bankroll to be patient, so let's do that. And we finally got a win. So we'll go 80 to 70, and we'll be on player. And he says that Nick D says this beats the streaks and the chops. He says you have to use your bankroll to your advantage. We got to win there. If you do that, eventually it's going to go your way. So we're going to be on banker now for 60. We won, so we go back a unit. And that's a tie, so we'll just rebet and deal. Ooh, that's not good. We lost that one. So we're going to go 60 to 70, and we'll be on player. And let's go ahead and deal. And that's a natural 9 there. That's good. We'll go 70 back to 60, and we'll be on player. Let's go ahead and deal. Okay, another win. We'll go 60 back to 50, and we'll be on player. That should be 50, not 60. Here we go. And let's deal. And that's a tie, so we'll just rebet and deal. And let's check our balance after this one. That's another tie. So we're at 3,012. We actually started at 28.91. So even though we've had tons of losses, we're actually we're up over $100. So let's keep it rolling. We're going to go 50. We're going to rebet because we tied that one. And here we go. Another tie. Okay. Let's go ahead and just rebet that and deal again. The 10 and queen are zeros. The ace is 1. We lost that one, so we'll go 50 to 60. And we will be on... actually, the one we have to go before those ties. So before all the ties, it was player. So we'll go to that and deal. Okay, that's a good win. We'll go 60 to 50. And time before last was banker. And let's go ahead and deal. There we go. Banker, we lost, so we'll go 50 to 60. And time before last was player. And that'll be 50, not 60. So there we go. And let's deal. Okay, player won. Fantastic. So remember, the queen and the jack are worth 0. We're going to go from 50 after that win, from 50 to 40. And we'll be on player because that's what hit time before last. And that beats the streaks and the chops. And we lost that one, 7 to 3. So let's go ahead and remember the aces are worth 1. We're going to go from 40 to 50, and we'll be on player. The one that we hit the time before last, and that's a win. We'll take it. We'll go 50 to 40, and we'll be on banker for 40. And deal. That's what we hit the time before last, and the jack and queen are zeros. And that's why we lost that one. So we lost 9 to 6. We'll go 40 to 50, and we'll be on player. Let's go ahead and deal. Kings are worth zeros. Okay, and we won that one because of those. So fantastic. And we'll go 50 to 40, and we'll be on player. And let's go ahead and deal. All right, that's a win, and that's the 10 minutes. So both these strategies did amazing today. And we won $246 with the first strategy today, where we started at 5 units and then went up 1, down 1. And then if you got to 1, you went back to 5. And with this one here, we won, let's see, about $190. So they both did fantastic. The first one made a little bit more, but both incredible roulette systems. And I just want to thank everyone that's sending these systems in. That is fantastic. That's what this is all about, is you guys sharing your systems and then seeing which ones are the best and testing them out. And I really enjoy it. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. And that's what that's what this new channel is all about. And if you are enjoying it, please like, share, and subscribe. And let's keep growing this community of people that love Baccarat. And it's a lot of fun. And I hope you guys are winning at the casino. Remember to test these strategies out on a simulator first. Make sure you like them. And if you do, take them to the casino and let me know what your results are. Also, let me know what the results of your when you test it on the simulator, and put those down in the comments. And that helps everybody in the community out when they decide which system to use. And again, thank you guys for sending stuff in. It's just awesome. Oh, remember to send those to the baccaratmaster@gmail.com. And if you send systems into my other channel, the Roulette Master, send that to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. So that would be fantastic. And hope you enjoyed the 2 systems today. And look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.